Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
You didn't say 2 or 1.
I didn't say 2 or 1. What's up, Gooby Wood? Welcome to Trailer Boys. My name is Nate Brown. To my far left over there is my brother Sam Brown. And special guest in the middle here, Zachary Krieger? Is that?
It's Krieger, but, you know, it's fine. Whatever.
Your dad's the guy from The Doors, right?
Yeah, Jim Morrison Krieger, yes.
Yes, Jim Morrison
Yeah, Jim Morrison.
Wait, is someone from The Doors named Krieger?
Robbie Krieger.
Ronnie
He's
Krieger.
the keyboard player.
Ronnie Krieger?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What up, chat?
How's it going?
Good.
Yeah?
Trailer Boys.
Trailer Boys doing it. Season 6. Isn't that crazy?
Season 6, wow.
I thought we would get canceled after the second season, but here we are.
You mean canceled just in the terms of, sorry, there's no viewership. We're pulling the plug. Not in terms of we said some toxic shit online and now it's all over.
I thought we would turn off the viewership so much by the toxic shit that we've been saying that that we would get canceled.
So one
for both reasons.
Yeah, got it. So what up, dudes?
What up?
I had a really embarrassing thing happen to me today, and I was going to tell you before, but we just ran out of time. I was in a driving, which I'm new at and not great at, in a
especially because you described it as drive. It's like
yeah, if you're driving like that, there's I could give you some tips.
Oh, I got skipped. Never mind. Sorry, I got boring. Never mind.
You got skipped?
Yeah, I got skipped.
Well, I have a story that happened to me yesterday that's kind of crazy. Let's see if I get skipped.
Let's hear it.
So you have to skip if chat skips you.
I don't know.
That's the new rule?
I've never been
There's
skipped.
no precedent. There's
there's no precedent. So I'm in Martha's Vineyard, and yesterday I went and I drove to this wildlife sanctuary that's like totally empty, right? It's a mile drive into the sanctuary. There was no cars on the trail in. I parked. There's no cars in the parking lot. I walk about 1.5 miles through this wildlife sanctuary to this beach, and there is not a soul. It is dead silent. I get to the beach. It's like totally pristine. I go walking along the beach. I go kind of around this corner, and I'm trying to find this like bench, but it's not there. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to turn around. I don't know what I'm doing on the beach anymore. I turn back. Yes.
Why are you trying to? Is it like just to sit on the bench?
I was going to meditate. I was going to go meditate on the beach, but I couldn't find the bench. So I was just like, yeah, forget it. I'm just going to walk back.
It wasn't the jerk off bench, the famous Martha.
I was going to go jerk off at the beach. Yes. How wild would that be? Just like, that'd be so ballsy. I would never have the courage. So I'm walking back, and I'm looking at the pattern of my footsteps in the sand that were like coming this way. I was thinking like true crime shit. I was like, wow, it's weird that the cops, like the FBI has like a database of like every shoe tread, for like crimes and stuff. I was looking at mine, and dude, I walk a little while and I see another set of shoes that was coming towards me, that was following me. And when I clocked them, they turned and they led into the bushes, and it was thick bushes. There was like no trail there, and they were just as fresh as mine. They were like equally crystal clear fresh. And on my walk out, there was no tracks. Somebody had followed me on the beach. And when I turned around, they ran into the bushes, and I walked back and I saw their footsteps. And I was like looking in the bushes, and I was like, there's a person in here. And I was like, I didn't say anything. I just kept walking, but I had 1.5 miles through the woods to walk back to my car. And it was like the fucking scariest walk ever. And finally I got to my car. I kept like looking over my shoulder. I never saw anyone. Drove out of there. Isn't that weird?
Nate, did you have you heard about this? I know, like, from being from close by, like we've
I think I know what happened here.
I think
Okay, tell me what happened.
It's Jesus.
Yes. So you were walking with Jesus.
Me. Yes.
And then when you got to a certain point, those weren't your footsteps, the soul tracks. Those were his
this is
footsteps.
embarrassing, dude. Obviously, it was Jesus. I know the story.
Yes.
Yeah. And here's the other thing about Jesus. He loves hiding in bushes.
He loves bushes.
He's always
like
watching. He's always watching.
He's like,
yeah.
Hello.
It's gotta I gotta get off somehow.
Yeah. You going to my jerk off bench?
Yeah. What did the shoe prints look like? Were they like large, small boots?
They looked like they looked smaller than mine, but I have pretty big feet, so you know.
So did you follow them into the bushes, or are you just like, nope?
No, fuck that. Nope. I noped out.
That's
but
scary.
It's pretty creepy.
This is yeah. So you know, you should just go back, but this time have a gun.
Yeah. And just open up into the bushes. Footsteps or no footsteps. Just like
Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah. When was the last time you guys shot a gun?
Was it Las Vegas? No. I went to all right, so I went to this place called the Firing Line in Manchester, New Hampshire. That's no longer open because people kept renting guns and shooting themselves, and so they were like, all right, we can't, and they would close.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah. So Sam and I.
All right, I'll take one gun. All right.
One bullet.
How much ammo do you need? Just one.
Wow, you must be pretty confident. There you go. Have a good one. Guy comes back with a bloody head. It's like, I need one more bullet, please. It's like, I thought you were going to need more than one. Here you go. Here's number 2. Be careful on that one.
Sam and I would go to Vegas. We go to this place, the gun store, which was super fun. It was like Willy Wonka.
Zach and I had been there together.
Oh, it's so great. And it's like concierge service where like you pick the stuff off the wall. There's a guy there with you. He's loading the stuff. He puts it in your hands and he always has like one hand on your hip, you know, like he's ready. He's the guy there
like skydiving.
Yeah. He's ready for you. So I assume they're all like that. Yeah.
He's got it. Seriously? Like you're shooting and the dude is touching you the whole time in case you like whirl around. He's going to like grab you.
In case you do something.
He wasn't touching me. I think it's just the guy that was with Nate. I think Nate's like, they always do this, right?
I felt safe.
He's like, I'm going to be breathing into your ear as you do.
So I assume that's what it's like. So we go to this place in Manchester, New Hampshire for a friend's birthday to shoot guns. And we're like, I'm going to shoot this gun. We go in. It's a wall of guns, but it's all the same gun. You can only rent like 2 different kinds of guns, and they're handguns, right? And they're like, it's a real place where people go to shoot their own guns. So we're like, oh, we want to rent a gun. They're like, all right, here you go, weirdo. And then they just give us the ammo, and they're like, all right, in that door. And we're like, okay. And I'm like, how do you put we had to load things. I'm like, I've never done this. No one's telling us how to do it. It's a range of like 20 lanes. And there's one guy for all 20 lanes. And he's like hype on somebody that has a really cool gun. So he's like over there. And there's like,
he's like a green AR-15.
Yeah, sick. I have that in the game. But there was like these kids there that were like laughing and like turning stuff around. And he would be like, hey, point it down. And they were like, oh, sorry. It was crazy. And so when you tried to go back,
I know that's funny. It's totally funny. You're right.
He got in a little golf cart that had like a chain link side, and he had to go out and drive through the range and like pick up the bullets. He's like, "Stop shooting! Stop!
Hold on, time out."
Bring the back.
Yeah, when we tried to go back, we found out they were no longer open because of repeat incidents of somebody being like, "Ah!"
Well, remember the story of Trevor in the gun range? So Trevor bought an assault shotgun, and he goes, it's like he's never fired it yet. He's like all excited, and it has like no stock. It's like a handle and like a It's like Terminator style. So he goes to the range, he gets the ammo, and he goes into the thing. He puts the headphones on. He's like, "Well, I guess the first thing I should do is make sure that the sight works right." And so he holds it up and he looks like down the barrel. He goes, "Kaboom!" And he like busts his fucking lip open, and it's like blood, and just like he fired it one time, smashed his face, and then he just like walked out through the lobby, just like gushing blood. He's like, I'm leaving.
Classic.
Oh, man.
Remember in Call of Duty, he would have dual shotguns. His like primary and secondary
shotguns?
were shotguns. No, he would load two shotguns.
He would be like, "Oh, my primary gun will be a shotgun, and secondary gun, I'll do this other shotgun."
It's like so useless.
Yeah.
Playing games with Trevor was always like fun, but very counterproductive. You could never take it seriously.
Yeah. Cool. Well, welcome to Trailer Boys. This is
remember when we went to the Vegas gun range and Timmy couldn't go in and do the guns? That was funny.
I forgot that part of it. I was actually just talking about that.
Was he not allowed, or was it religious?
Yeah, he was not allowed. He and his wife had decided that he wouldn't shoot the guns.
Religious in the way that he was in a union with a person in front of God, but
Trailer Boys, here we go.
Trailer Boys. Well, I was just talking about that really quick about that. I was so hungover that I couldn't even eat a bagel on the way to the gun store. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And I was like, and then as soon as we got in the door and I was like, oh shit, there's guns around. My adrenaline kicked in and cured my hangover. I was fine. No, I was just like, all right, fight or flight. I was
so
ready
it's like
to go.
If you ever have like a big job interview, but you're super hungover, you're like, oh, they're gonna know. You just get a shotgun and just like start shooting it in the room. Who needs coffee?
It worked.
Yeah, I think I could probably jump in a frozen river too. I think that would probably kind of work in the same way.
Sure.
The adrenaline in a gun range is weird. I did not expect that. I was like, I'm so excited. I don't know why. When you shoot a gun, you're like, holy shit, that was the craziest thing I've ever done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The funny thing about the gun store also is that they have these you can pick different targets, and some are zombies. And I remember at the time when we went, it was a lot of Osama bin Laden. And I imagine now it's like Joe Biden. Or something. Nancy Pelosi.
It's like the squad. It's like, you want all the squad? Which one of the squad?
I'd rather shoot at the regular target than AOC.
Don't you have a terrorist? It's like, that's all we have, man. Terrorists. Now, which one of the squad do you want? It's like, this feels really fraught and stressful.
Choose wisely.
We're
judging.
A bank robber. Yeah. How about a bank robber? They're like,
what race do you want? We got all races.
Yeah. I would like a white bank robber. All right, you got me. Okay, we have almost all races.
I guess that counts.
You called my bluff. Fair's fair.
I meant one of the funny races.
Yeah. Okay, man. Do you have just a silhouette of a human being? Can do. Absolutely. It's obviously Obama with the ears. No.
All right, this one's obviously a woman.
Yeah, look at that shape.
Yeah. It's obviously some bitch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome to Trailer Boys. This is a show where we trailer. We watch movie trailers on this show. Movie trailers that you, the audience, submits. Oh my God. We have a spreadsheet from, you can submit it to the website listed right here. No, it's not listed right there. It's miseryloves.us. And you can submit trailers on a theme. This week's theme is competition movies with some sort of big competition in them.
I hope Over the Top is in there.
Maybe.
It would be a competition, like one, not like a sports movie where like you're doing sports. It's like a tournament or a big race. It's got to be a singular kind of event.
Best of the best kind of thing.
Like over the top, like a tournament.
Yeah, over the top. Yeah.
Movie. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But not a sports movie, like say,
Moneyball.
Okay, even though that is about a tournament of sorts.
I mean, sort of, but yeah, it's not.
What about that Kurt Russell hockey movie? Would that count?
Oh yeah,
I think it would because the Olympics.
All right.
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks, I would say, wouldn't.
Why? It's about a team trying to win a game.
Seasonal play, though.
Bad News Bears wouldn't count.
The second one might because I think that's like a World Series of Little League in Japan.
As well as
I get
the
why
second
the Sandlot wouldn't count.
As well as the second D2 would count. Yes.
Rookie of the Year, get the fuck out of here. No.
Correct. Yeah. I like your rhyme. Thank you for rhyming that.
Take a walk. Field of Dreams, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
That's not what we're doing here.
Field of Nightmares.
That's got it, everybody.
Mortal Kombat?
I get it,
totally.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, that counts. Yeah. Space Jam, fuck no.
What is it? I mean, I will say Mortal Kombat counts, but like Mortal Kombat is sort. Well, the thing is with the new Mortal Kombat, the thing that they talk about this tournament, but then like the bad guys show up before the tournament and like fight and everything happens before the turn. I will say it counts though, because
does the tournament even start in the new movie? Because I feel like the tournament didn't even start.
I don't think it did.
I've never seen a Mortal Kombat movie.
I was gonna say you're missing out, but
you're not.
I doubt it.
You just haven't seen it then.
Yeah.
You do not know what you're missing though. I'll say that.
That's true. Seen it. I don't. That applies to every movie I've never seen.
Don't know what you're missing.
Nope.
All right. And yeah, so we keep tallies for everyone. You can last week was the first week, so if you want to play week by week and possibly win the season, play first to 100, it could be you. This is the time to catch up.
Here's the leaderboard right now.
Let's see the leaderboard.
Resident Steve on top with 10 points, winning last week. And then we have a 6-way tie of 7 points and then 3 sixes. So there we are. That's where
I like the Jean Dielman name. That's a good name.
I know. I was saying the same thing.
Who's Jean Dielman?
Jean Dielman, who lives at home at blah, 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 Rue, blah, 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 is like the movie that won Sight and Sound's best of. And it's a movie that like nobody's seen. And it's like 3 hours long and it's like a woman cooking. And there's like no story.
I've watched like an hour of it. Yeah. It's a woman going through her routines.
Okay.
Yeah. And then her son comes home and she's like talking to her son for a while. And that's where I got to an hour in.
There's a twist.
And
5 minutes to the end.
That's
right?
the pinnacle of cinema.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the Skinamarink of art movies.
I still haven't seen that movie, but I remember like hitting you up being like, hey, what's a really scary movie? And you were like, Skinamarink. And I'm like, God.
No, I didn't say that.
You were joking.
Shut the fuck up.
But it's over text. So it was like 10 days later when I'm like telling people
no way.
I heard Skinamarink was really scary. Then
no way.
Like, really?
I did not say that. That did not come from me. No way.
Well,
I got the receipts.
You're making it, but show me. I want to see them. There's no way.
I will tell you the last hour or the last 10 minutes of Jean Dielman is she blows Vincent Gallo. So
yes,
and she really sucks his dick.
Yeah.
So there's that. Cool. Should we watch last week's winner?
Yes, I actually watched this on Monday too.
We put in the chat the thing so I can go to the site and do the stuff.
I will.
Dead air, guys. dead fucking air.
Oh, geez.
Shameful.
Oh, geez. Yeah, sorry.
Super bad.
We've been doing this for a while, and we're still not good.
It doesn't
at
look like it. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Who's Jordan Jargon?
I think probably Jordan Cooper.
I don't like him in here. We gotta get him out of here. All right, I'm in the room.
Okay, so this is last week's winner.
Okay.
Volcano High.
It's all happening.
This thing is nice in my apartment.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
I can hear it in somebody's speakers.
Yeah, it's echoey as fuck.
She's beauty and she's great.
Hey, you this Regal thing. Is this one?
No, this is.
It's not a man purse. It's called a satchel.
You can't sit with us.
This every
So
show.
you're telling me there's a chance?
I don't think we. Did you put the trailer in the thing?
I know it was you, Fredo.
No,
my heart.
Nate, you played this.
As F.
Nate is forcing us to watch this.
This is punishment.
This is the beginning of a
The trailer that
beautiful
won
friendship.
last week wasn't in.
Well, that sucked ass.
Wait, what were you saying?
I hit the button to go to the live thing, and this was the next thing up. Did you put the trailer for
But
that
why
one
didn't you
last
skip
weekend?
it? Why the fuck did you make us watch the whole fucking thing?
Because I noticed it's not in there. The one we're supposed to watch isn't in there. I thought you put it in there.
Man,
Sam.
this is a disaster. I'm out.
Is
I'll
it?
see you
No,
guys
I
later.
didn't.
You guys suck at this.
Oh, you were like,
What do
let's
you
go
mean?
to last week's trailer, and I'm like, oh, Sam already picked it up. Let me find it.
Oh,
I thought you put it in there. Is what I'm saying. All right, ready?
no.
You're the one who was like, let's cut to this trailer.
Oh my god, play the trailer.
This is called Masterminds.
Is Paul Giamatti in this?
No.
I'm going to have to ask for 650 million. Call me when you have the money.
The head of security for an exclusive prep school.
Good morning, children. Today is a very special day.
Mastermind a foolproof plan.
I'm going to have to poll these children for a special class. 10 of the richest kids in America. Exactly. I see the comedians are right on time. Let's make our true presence known.
But there was one detail he overlooked.
I'm always in trouble.
Now,
What are these guys doing?
the resident bad
recognize him?
boy
Something's going down. Look, man, there's all these guys here with guns. They've closed off the compound.
No.
What compound? You're in a school. I'm telling you, we got a die-hard situation here.
is
He was in a
about
very
to teach
popular
him a
TV
lesson
show.
I'm going back over the wall right
Yeah,
now.
Within the last
TV
never
show.
forget.
Recently?
He was in Mad Men.
Is it hot in here? Am I just getting overexcited?
It's a little warm. I hope you enjoy your sauna that late.
Well, you were
Oh my
talking to
god,
Ozzy,
is
weren't
that
you? He's in there.
fucking, what's his name?
Get in there after him.
Vincent
Campbell.
Kartheiser.
Ozzy, is that you?
Pete
I now
Campbell.
know who you are.
Yeah.
And I
Vincent
have your
Kartheiser.
sister.
I hung out with him in LA one night.
So what's your
Me and Simmons and him like got wasted together.
Try to leave the school intact.
He was like, I was in this really cool movie when I was younger. It got overlooked. I don't know. It's
It
business.
was a lot like Die Hard. If you saw Die Hard, you'd probably like it.
He's the only worthy opponent among the old bleeding lot.
Patrick Stewart,
I remember that song.
man, but I really do think I'm going to have to kill someone here.
Vincent Kartheiser,
We'll see who has the living brain here.
in the story of a troublemaker doing what he does best. Mastermind.
Oh, they really show you
I gotta get
everything.
extra credit for this.
Was that the ending of the movie?
Yeah.
Was Patrick Stewart being like, no?
I remember when this song came out, I bought that album and I was like into that song, but I couldn't get into any other songs on that album. I was like, it's just not Nine Inch Nails. It's just not.
Stabbing Westward.
Stabbing Westward.
I did a re-edit of your
It's a-
trailer. That was the Stabbing Westward song.
Of your trailer. What's that mean? Of your trailer?
Barbarian. I did a re-edit of the Barbarian trailer with the Stabbing Westward.
You did?
Save yourself. Yeah, forever.
Really?
But yeah, that movie Masterminds was great because it is very much Die Hard. And like not even
Wait, you
like
watched the movie?
Yeah, we watched it last month. Like on Mondays, we'll watch something from Trailer Boys, and that was the one we watched, and it wasn't bad. It was like a mid for sure. It was fun. The weirdest part, like in the end, Patrick Stewart also, he's very British in this, and they keep having him say like a lot of, like, oh, the bloody blokes and stuff like that. At one point towards the end, he takes off his suit jacket and shirt, and underneath it, he has a Manchester United jersey on, and then he just goes, United! United! And then, like, runs away. And for no reason. He hadn't referenced it the rest of the movie. And then he turned into, like, a soccer hooligan for, like, the last 5 minutes of the movie.
Very cool. He's a cool guy. I'll be right back.
I got a question. Did he go into this kidnapping with, like, machine gun, this, like, kidnapping hostage situation, thinking that he wasn't going to kill anyone?
Well, he had some sort of a bazooka, so I mean, probably not. He's like, someone's probably going to die.
I don't think he killed anybody. I don't think if anyone died in the movie, it was by Vincent Kartheiser's character killing somebody. It was weird that no one died.
Because he says at one point in the trailer, I think I might actually have to kill someone here.
Yeah, because
Patrick Stewart says that.
Yeah, and I don't think he killed anybody. Yeah, nobody died.
I mean, if I went into any situation with a bunch of people and I'm like, guys, remember, bring the Uzis and the rocket launcher, I would assume that like someone might die. I would come to terms with that. Right?
They had a lot of weapons. And it was funny because like half the guys, like Patrick Stewart already works at the school as like a security expert or something. And he has all these guys as janitors that like are, working in the school, and they have like fake mustaches because, they weren't sellable as janitors if they didn't have a fake mustache. But then a truck pulls up and they open the back of the truck, like a U-Haul or something, and it's filled with dudes with guns. And it's like, are these the guys that couldn't pass as janitors? Like, or groundskeepers or something? Like, I don't know. It was pretty good. I liked it.
We'll have these guys already in there. Yeah. I also like that he's like, he's the only worthy opponent in the bloody lot of them. Like he's going into this situation where he's like going to take high school students for hostage or grade school. And he's like looking for an opponent. Like he's like, why aren't any of these high school students worthy opponents for me?
He's just beating the shit out of them left and right.
I'm here to find my Highlander, and all I've got are children. All right, should we watch one?
Well, Sam may have coming attractions.
Let's see. I had one last week. I can't find this week, but I do have one.
Out of 10.
All right, yeah. Let me throw up one coming attraction. Okay. This came out last week, and it looks horrible. Ready?
Yes.
What do you want from me? Why do you care for me? Why do you know?
Trailers should be 3 minutes long.
Oh no.
3 minutes is too long.
Hey, come on. Get your stuff. Let's go.
Let's try that again.
Whoa.
A week ago, I spent my life racing against time.
I'm gonna help you out today, okay?
Trying to save people who were running out of it.
Is this 50 Shades of Grey?
Changed everything.
Come on! Welcome back to the land of the living.
Did she deliver a baby in the water?
I don't understand what's happening. I've been having visions.
I knew he was gonna die.
I think I'm seeing the future.
New York City's a whole new level of crazy these days.
What do you want from me?
What is the song?
You know, it's that song, What Do You Want From Me?
New York City is a whole new level of crazy these days.
Hated it when guys used to say that to me.
Train. That man's trying to kill you.
What? Who are you? What is going on?
I can see the future.
Oh, what the hell? She didn't see that coming? That's not how it works.
I've seen that man before.
So
Next year.
Ezekiel Sims. He was in the Amazon with my mom
can't wait for
when
next
she was
year.
researching spiders right before she died.
I can wait.
Next.
Wait, I recognize you. You live in my building.
Coming next year.
You're the paramedic.
Yeah, you almost ran me over.
Should we put 2024?
All connected?
We don't know when we're gonna release this,
Honestly, like,
so
the
you
least
might as well
weird
just
thing
put
that's
next
happened all
year.
day.
Like, honestly, the strike has boned us, so let's just say...
I have no idea what those girls are.
Why don't you want from me?
I think he can see.
Is this
into
Billie
the
Eilish
future.
singing this song? It's gotta be, right?
That would be a good guess.
What happens?
Yeah.
Someone singing with, like, the bare minimum effort.
A whisper.
Something like on fentanyl, just
Why do you care for me?
Your future was almost
like
so
in Baby
different.
Talk.
If
It's
you want to live,
it's the musical equivalent of I'll never tell.
Yeah.
Tonic.
Now!
You're showing off.
Maybe a little.
Oh man.
Wait. Instead of one Spider-Man character I don't care about, it's 4?
Yeah. In my day, it was Spider-Man, not Spider-Woman. Okay. When's it gonna stop?
Has the whole world gone crazy? He gets all like, what is it? Walter from whatever. Who cares?
I just want to be clear. The thing I'm upset about is the fact that it's plural.
And
it's
women.
not the woe part. It's not the woe. It's Spider-Man.
Yeah,
now it's Spider-Woman. It's the plural thing that's upsetting me.
I liked that Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, because
the one in the farm
from plural to plural.
I liked all of them. I liked every Ghostbusters movie as much as every other Ghostbusters movie.
What's your favorite Oceans movie?
They're all equally great. Every single Oceans movie is as good as all the rest.
Well, I can like 11 more than the other ones, right? Right?
Dude,
Can't
I wouldn't.
It's just higher. It's just more number. It's 11 more. It's 3 more than 8.
All right. Now we can start the show, right?
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. Zach, do you want to play until you have to go?
Sure, if that's okay. I don't want to mess up the scoring.
Well,
no, we have a way to adjust.
All right, don't explain it to me. I'll never get it.
Yeah, it does. It won't
make sense to me. So wait, are you putting in something in the chat for like a spreadsheet or something?
Yeah, you're already.
You guys
shared,
pick out.
There you go.
What do you want from me?
All right, I'll start.
Goo goo gaga.
I hate it. Trailer music is so important.
You hate like sexy baby singing?
Yeah. Well, also, you know what the funny thing is? I hate it as a trend, but I actually like the songs is when they do a slowed down, chopped up cover version by a modern. I know it's in like everything now.
They do that in every movie, yeah.
But I kind of dig it. Like, some of these I'm like,
oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Part of the problem.
They got me.
All right, who's picking first?
They're fast. They're fun-loving.
Get up! Out of the way!
They're fearless. They're nuts.
You catching it?
By day, they're the finest hot-dogging, freestyle skiers in the world. By night, they really take chances.
Problematic.
Wait, was he drugging a woman?
I can take advantage of.
This is the motion picture
what?
comedy.
Problematic.
Bound to go downhill.
Problematic.
Fast. The movie that defies the forces of gravity, sanity, And good taste. Hot Dog, the movie.
The music's great.
Experiential ducking, flipping, turning, chugging, jumping, sliding, gliding,
Yes.
speeding action you can take.
Fucking.
And that's
Licking.
just in
Sucking.
Hot Dog.
Fucking.
Oh boy. Gas, but
Is that the guy from American? Is he American Werewolf in London?
Yeah.
The dreaded Chinese downhill.
What if they're just like the dreaded Chinese? You're like, whoa, guys.
The dreaded Chinese virus.
Wait, this movie's made in 2023?
And the greatest challenge of all. Playboy's Playmate of the Year, Shannon Tweed.
Thank you.
It's the
my God.
Gene Simmons' wife.
Feet in the air. Head in the
Is that who that
hot tub
is?
comedy of the long, cold winter. So grab your poles and kiss your buns goodbye.
Grab your poles.
It's Hot Dog, the movie.
Wow.
A real stunt right there.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed with the trailer just for being like, it's such a bullseye of like that era of like, this movie is for dudes, not dudettes, and you're gonna see tits, and you're gonna have, you're gonna have a body time, and I don't know, it was a different time.
These guys are gonna get theirs. Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are gonna get off. And I guarantee you that the dude who roofies that woman is not the villain of the movie. He's probably like the hero's bud. He's like rascal.
Rascal. Rascal's up to his old tricks again.
Oh, rascal.
It is crazy, like knowing what I know about filmmaking and seeing these stunts. Like that guy just like jumped into a tree, and like I think when I was a kid and I saw that, I'm like, he's probably a stunt man and he knows what he's doing. But like, he probably is a stunt man, but that probably fucking hurt like hell. It looked like
probably, yeah. I mean, didn't Jackass do that same thing? I feel like Jackass did that exact stunt where they like go off a jump and land in a tree.
Yeah, and I think it really hurt Johnny Knoxville. I think
Johnny Knoxville's actually never really been hurt. That's all just movie magic. He's fine. He doesn't. It's all phony.
Yeah.
So how's the scoring go?
0.
And who counts all of chat scores?
We do. Usually it's Timmy, so you'll have to count them individually.
Okay. 27. If
they vote 1, that's no. 2, it's yes, and we vote 0, 1, or 2 ourselves. Like on a
2 is
0.
Good, 1 is average, 0 is bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
2?
counting?
Me? No, I'm not going to count.
Problematic. You're not counting the chat? No, I'm kidding. It tallies it automatically. We have a system.
Cool. AI.
No, we don't sit here.
It took someone's job. That's someone we should be paying to count these votes, but instead AI did it.
Yeah.
Problematic.
Yeah. And yeah. Now,
that's a 2 for me, dog.
Now Timmy has to work at the radio station.
What's the name of his radio station?
Yeah.
We're not even supposed to say that he works at a radio station.
Oh, really?
Sam, take it back. Take it back, Sam.
I was just kidding.
He doesn't work at a radio station anymore.
We're not supposed to say that. I'm sorry, Timmy. I forgot.
2 for me. What do you guys give it?
2.
Easy 2. That's an easy 2.
That was a great one.
Yeah,
that was a slam. I wish I had more. I wish I could give it more.
I had 2 things that I really like, and you can give it more with a bonus.
Oh.
But then we'd all have to bonus at the same time.
Yeah, if we all agree unanimously.
You should have you can only spend your bonus once per night. You can do 3 one time.
It's tough when it comes so early, though.
But you can't retroactively give your 3. That's the rule. You can give it once a night. But
why are you making rules for Sam Show?
Trailer,
yeah,
I'm just saying it's a good rule. You should think
we've done this. This is season 6. There are rules.
But think about this
Do you think
new
we didn't
edition.
make up
It's a fun
rules?
twist. You get to do a bonus, but you only get to do it then. So you got to think like there's probably not going to be like I love that trailer, but I know that's the first one. There's probably going to be other great ones. Do I want to give it my bonus or not? It's a tough decision. Pressure's on.
Well, what we do is that
Numbers going through the roof, guys.
There's only one bonus that we unanimously agree on, and so sometimes, very rarely,
terrible rule.
There will be that movie that we're like, oh, we've already given away the bonus, but this definitely also deserves a bonus that we'll agree on. I think maybe twice that's happened.
That's stupid. That's bad.
Do you think this deserves a bonus, Sam?
No, I don't.
Okay, because so that's 2 out of 3 then. Because I feel like this is so in the strike zone of things I love. It's got like outdated racism.
With my way, this would
boobs.
be a high pressure situation. You'd have to be like, do I give this my bonus? It's the first one, but it's so good. Oh man.
I give my bonus out. I'm like, yes, you can have some.
Just like thick rope your bonus.
Yes. So that's bonus for me, bonus for Zach. Sam says no.
I say no.
No, I'm not. I'm not giving my bonus yet.
Okay. And it's tough when it comes early. So that is 3 points from chat, and with the adjustment for the 3 of us, that's a 5 points. That's an 8-point trailer right off the bat. Who gets it, Sam?
Where was that one? Oh, Panwall.
Of course. Season 1 winner. That's a good one.
What was that? How many points was that?
8 points.
8 points for Panwall.
Okay.
Oh, these aren't organized on my list.
Oh, you want to do it by name?
Yeah.
All right, Zach, you want to pick next, or you want me to go?
Is it me? Yeah, I can.
It's your call.
I can do this. Let me copy this link, throw it in here. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
DreamWorks.
If you're looking for a good time, just say the magic words. Road trip! Awesome! Road Trip Beer Pong.
Is that Trevor?
Coming soon to DVD.
I became the man I am today because of a road trip. I love a good ride.
Is this a sequel to Road Trip?
Okay.
It must
Grab
be.
your friends.
Yeah.
We're trying to get to Atlanta for nationals. We gotta go through Nashville first so that Andy can hook up with a beer pong model.
Hit the road.
Beer pong model?
And crash. No! The ultimate party.
So where are we? Getting lucky in Kentucky?
Welcome to the Kid and Cougar.
Danny Pudi?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to get your pong on.
Want to get hot and sticky?
Are you ready? For fantasy?
So you're probably going to watch this next
I'm
week,
wearing a very
right?
stylish shirt. I'm also wearing some pajamas with squares, pink squares.
Oh, you caveman.
And with a club, beat you on the head and bring you to my cave.
Yes. It appears you have had an accident.
This is wrong. This is so wrong.
Very nice.
Road Trip Beer Pong. Coming soon to DVD.
I'm struggling to retain what the story of that movie is. So they're on a road trip to go play beer pong for some reason?
And their friend has to make out or has to hook up with a beer pong model. Duh. You didn't hear that part?
I thought that was the
No, I
thing.
didn't.
That was the road trip. Was they were going to go make out with a beer pong model, or was there actual beer pong tournament?
I think there's a beer pong tournament, but before the tournament, the guy's got to go make out with a beer pong model, which for some reason isn't in the same place.
It's weird because it's not very like tournamenty, you know? So the movie looks terrible. If it was a different category that was like, you know, horrible road trip movies, I'd be like more interested in giving it a point. But I feel like for me, it's a 0. Not enough of a tournament thing going on. I got to honor the category.
I love the way your brain
You
works.
hear what I'm saying? Am I
love the
talking
way your
into
brain
the void?
works. No, it makes a lot of sense.
I like it. I wonder if I mean, I know
Somebody says, Poop Riot says, too try hard like a Marilyn Manson song. That's true.
You didn't audition for this, but I wonder if Trevor did. I know I didn't audition.
If Trevor auditioned for this and didn't get it, then like that casting director should be drawn and quartered because Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I also don't think it fits the theme so well because it's not obvious as a tournament. So Zach, you did a great job explaining that. But I do love how hard they're implying that there is nudity in this. Not even implying. They're like, there's nudity, guys.
But like the hot dog movie does that even better. The hot dogs movie is like, don't even worry. Like you guys are going to be taken care
Shannon
of.
tweets it, if you know what I mean.
See it.
Yeah. So I'm giving this 1 point for the nudity potential. The potential nudity gets 1 point.
All right. I didn't realize the category was nudity, but that's cool.
No, it's worth a point for me though.
That's just a Nate thing. Whenever a movie promises nudity, Nate can't give it 0 points.
Well, look, Sam loves Christian trailers. Anything that has to do with God, Sam's into. Timmy is like anything from like China in like the 70s or 80s. He's all about. I'm simple.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's into like 45-year-old Chinese women.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Everyone's got
48-year-old Chinese
That's a good
women.
thing to be into. What's wrong with that?
I've got two things.
What?
That you're into?
Oops.
I'm gonna give this a 1 because I always love seeing a movie trailer for something I had no idea existed, and a road trip sequel. I had no idea that they were trying to like turn Road Trip into like a.
Well, Euro Trip is a road trip sequel.
I love Euro Trip.
Yeah,
and Matt Damon's in that.
Yeah.
I just love though it's not Road Trip 2, it's Road Trip Beer Pong. Not even like a destination. Yeah. It's like two separate things. Road Trip Beer Pong. Yeah. Perfect title. Let's go.
Okay, so somebody, it's number 74. So somebody put the points in before I forget it.
Okay. So so Zach said 0, Sam said 1, I said
0.
1.
Yeah.
So that's 1 point from us, adjusted 74. Chat has given it 0 points. So that's 1 point total.
Chat knows what's up.
Going to World's Worst Boy. Wow. Struck out.
Wow. I mean, it's definitely fitting to his name. He's living up to it, you know?
Yes. All right. World's Worst Trailer Boy, more like it.
Hey.
No, somebody already has that title. Oh, it's me. All right, ready? Oh, hold on. Let me take this away first.
When America introduced them to baseball, the Japanese adopted it as a way of life. But that was before the Bad News Bears go to Japan.
Is this trailer definitely going to be problematic?
I think I picked it because it's probably going to be racist.
It's all right, guys. Take off your shirt.
Can we take them to our room?
Now, how do I know? Do I look Japanese?
What do I do about the tennis shoes in my bag?
Put them in your purse.
What? Marvin, if I take off my shoes, I'm going to get athlete's foot.
Well, that'll be the only part of you that is an athlete.
And before they're finished, the greatest little team in the world will think it just went through World War III.
Problematic.
They demolish the great American pastime at home.
Let me in there, baby!
Now watch what happens when they strike out in the land of the rising sun.
Yes! Out!
Gracias.
And now they've started a worldwide epidemic of hilarity as they take on a new culture.
It's very weird and unsanitary.
Kids dressed like Chunk from the Goonies.
Yes, 2.5%. Everybody gets 2.5% of profit.
Well, it should be 5.
What? 5? What are you talking about? John Wayne don't get 5.
Learn the facts of life.
You have to get naked.
Well, not completely, no.
That's good, because when all my babies ain't getting naked no how. I ain't no fool.
You're certainly not.
What was the question?
Fall in love.
Leak.
and tackle
Jackie Earl
Japan's
Haley.
national hero.
Now take it easy. Now easy.
Tony Curtis takes charge of America's wildest export. When the Bad News Bears go to Japan.
Wow.
Honestly,
I gotta say, I'm surprised that movie wasn't as racist as I was expecting. It seems like it was pretty neutral.
I think in the trailer for the first movie, they say all of them. They say all the bad words. And
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
the ones that, were not even the ones that, they say the bad racial words. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Out of a child's mouth, too.
Out of a
for
child.
this trailer, we're not scoring the other trailer. We're scoring this one. I give it a 1.
Yeah.
Why?
It's interesting. It's like I didn't know that movie existed. I like the idea of like the Bad News Bears going to Japan, and I like that trailer, whether the movie does or doesn't, was just like, no, this is a movie where the comedy is living on the shoulders of our protagonist, and it's not at the expense of another culture. Now, maybe when you watch the movie, that is not the case, but in this trailer, that seems to be the case, and I'm going to give it a point for that.
That's a good point because we do vote on the trailer, not the movie itself.
Yeah. Right.
I thought the trailer was wild. They end up in New Japan Wrestling. Japan Pro Wrestling is NJPW. Is that what it is? That was pretty crazy. I don't know how they ended up there. I don't understand how the little boy was talking to Tony Curtis about getting naked, though. I don't know what that conversation was about.
Tony Curtis was trying to seduce that kid.
Okay.
And the kid was rebuffing him.
All right,
that's what I intuited. Do you think so?
Okay.
I always thought that was
really
a scene
hot.
from Spartacus, but but I guess that's in Bad News Bears Go to Japan. I'll give it 1 point. Fun. It was interesting. Did you say you gave it 2 points, Nate?
Yeah. Speedpunk says the Japanese wrestler in the ring was Antonio Inoki, the owner of New Japan Wrestling, who has sadly passed away. Oh, R.I.P.
I bet a lot of people in that trailer are dead.
Yeah.
You know what I only recently found out
half
was
those
that
kids are dead, dude.
Tony Curtis is Jamie Lee Curtis's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he married Janet Leigh.
I don't know who
Yeah,
Janet Leigh
from
is.
Psycho.
Janet Leigh, Psycho.
I thought that was Tippi Hedren.
Nope, that's the Birds.
Oh.
Yeah. Tippi Hedren, by the way, Dakota Johnson's grandmother. So there you go.
Nepos. Chat did not like this. So this is only getting 1 point from chat. 2 points from me, 1 point from each of you. So that's 4 points total. 4 points total going to where did it go? Oh, Chick-fil-A 4 points. There we go.
Chick-fil-A, that's a fucking good name. That is a good name, dude.
All right.
That is fucking really good. Are you guys kidding me? Have you guys already freaked out over that name or not?
We've got some good ones.
This is the first time you're hearing Chick-fil-A? That's fucking brilliant.
Chick-fil-A is in chat.
Christ. People throwing
my favorite
Chick-fil-A has been around, yeah.
The pinnacle of usernames is still I Miss My Kids 420. And I don't think I've laughed harder than anything other than that. Like,
yes, that's fucking awesome. That's so good.
Oh man, I miss my kids. 420.
I think about it like once a week.
High,
yeah, I fucking miss my kids.
That is that's sad no matter what, but it's only acceptable if your kids died in a car accident that you were not involved in. Then you can get high and say you miss your kids.
Hey, what up? Jolie Oli here. Weed grow. I miss my kids 420. What up? What up? YouTube.
That's great. All right,
I
what's
love
up?
that video. I love that video.
He was destined for the Olympics.
One more and you're national champion.
Until his dreams were shattered by a twist of fate.
What happened was an accident.
Holy shit.
It wasn't your fault.
That's supposed to make me feel better.
But one man is willing to give him another chance.
Alex, glad you can make it.
For a price.
My fighters are well paid and very well trained. I'd like you to join them. Become one of the best. And this is the Ring of Steel. That's Jack. Our club champion.
It's very good. Henry Rollins.
So far, he's the best.
I think Alex could do better.
Alex, welcome to the class. You're just in time for your first lesson. Now, number 1, I decide who fights who and when. Number 2, there's no fighting outside the Ring of Steel ever. And number 3, inside the Ring of Steel, there are no rules. No!
You can't make me fight.
Can you bring a gun into the Ring of Steel?
I'll be done with later.
There is a lot at stake here, isn't there?
He's a dangerous man, Alex.
Don't you ever disobey me again. Not ever, do you understand me?
Don't underestimate him or what he's asking you to do.
You will fight who I say and when I say.
You will last in the ring.
We shall see.
Oh, that's a blouse.
He's caught in a deadly game where the winners rule and the losers die.
I feel like every trailer should be half for me.
Joe Don Baker, Carol Alt, Robert Chapin, Gary Casper, Darlene Vogel. Death has just become a spectator sport. Ring of Steel.
Ring of Steel.
I love that.
I know. I'm debating. I'm kind of on the fence, man.
It started stronger than it finished for me.
True. I was confused. I was kind of upset that the character didn't have like an eye patch or a glass eye the whole time, because it looked like the thing that happened to him was that he got stabbed in the eye.
Yeah.
And then he had 2 eyes.
But then he had 2 eyes the rest of the trailer. So I was disappointed by that. But I loved the guy's haircut. I thought that was really cool.
Was top tier.
I love the premise that, like, hey, our hero is going to be an Olympic fencer and he's going to join an underground sword fighting tournament. I think that's really cool.
Like Fight Club.
Yeah.
I love the moment. Where the guy's going to like behead the other guy and he has to yell out, "No!" And
like
it's
him.
like this record scratch moment of everyone's like, wait,
do you know where you are?
You're not into the beheading?
It's the best part.
We're all here exactly for the beheading. It's weird that you're having such a strong reaction to this.
Is this your first
arguably
Ring of
the
Steel?
highlight of the night? Yeah.
My favorite part conceptually is that they have like a fencer, like what do they call that? A rapier?
I think it's a
foil?
rapist.
A foil? Yeah.
A raper.
Rapist. Versus like other like huge ass swords. I just feel like showing up with like a little skinny like car antenna and a dude's got like a broadsword who's like Conan the Barbarian, you're probably in trouble.
Yeah.
But they're like, hey, them's the rules.
I would take the rapier over a broadsword any fucking day of the week. Are you kidding?
What about a samurai sword? That other guy had a samurai sword.
Samurai sword's a problem, but a rapier versus a big like claymore, it's just like the dude raises it and you're just like, you're dead. I win.
Well, I mean, yeah, a rapier. Oh, I guess it would be sharpened.
What is that? What is that movie, Sam, where the guy goes, "I have a rapist wit"? What is that?
What is that? What? I feel like it's a Steve.
Is it John Cleese in something, or is it?
It sounds like Steve Martin's voice in my head.
Yeah.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's Dumb and Dumber.
People in chat are saying Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber.
Okay. I have a rapist wit. It's fucking amazing. Okay, people are pretty clear that it's Dumb and Dumber. I don't remember that scene in Dumb and Dumber, but okay. Remember the context.
You're remembering quotes of movies you've never seen. You don't know what you're missing.
I'm gonna give it a 1. I give it a 1. And it's weird. It checks all the boxes. Like that's exactly what I should be giving it to. It's dead on for the theme, you know. But I didn't have that like special, I don't know, flutter. So it's a 1 for me.
Abby Sally just said a rapier means that you can hear it coming.
Oh, huh? I don't get that. Sorry, Abby Sally.
You can hear the assault coming, I think is what the joke is. A rapier.
2 points.
2 for Nate.
Yeah, the hair, the concept, the opening. I do feel it dragged towards the end, and I like how they name checked the actors of characters I don't think we saw like in the trailer.
Yeah, they're like Joe Don Baker, and then like 7 other names like that nobody knows
that weren't even in the trailer. Yeah, so I'm gonna give that 2 points because that was fun.
I love a trailer with Joe Don Baker.
Yeah.
You know, like
he brings it.
Do you think that Joe Don Baker is a fun hang? Like if it was just you and Joe Don Baker trapped in a cabin for a week, do you think it would be like, I fucking hate Joe Don Baker. He's the fucking
Of course, yeah.
He's just getting drunk and saying racist shit all the time.
I think it would be like your girlfriend's dad. I think that's what the hang would be like.
Yeah.
So like he would always be like, this person has to earn my approval.
Right.
Chat has given it 2 points. I give it 2 points. That gives it 1 point. We're up to 5 points.
Sam, you gave it 2?
I gave it 2. Yeah.
5, 6, 7 minus 1 for the adjustment. That's 6 points going to Ring of Steel.
6 points.
Is it my
to
pick
beach
now?
that makes you old. Yeah, it's your pick.
Oh wow, here we go. Let me find something great.
Beach, I wasn't around today. Did you watch Christian movies all day? Because that is a dark hobby.
Okay, this looks interesting. Let's try
all
this
damn
one.
day.
Ready?
Damn.
There we go.
Ned Hanlon is determined to become the fastest man on water.
You don't know how good you are, do you? Sure I do.
But first he's got to reform himself. Refine himself.
This is making me sick wearing these monkey suits.
Control himself. And prove himself.
Music does not fit.
There's a world of bloody difference between rowing to escape the police and rowing like a champion in competition.
They couldn't break his records.
You'll never win another bloody race.
Or his pride.
Sir Hanlon, you wouldn't recognize wit and sophistication if it hit you in the face.
Fun. Because he's trained too long.
He's jacked as hell.
What he can do when he really puts his mind to it.
Pushed too hard.
I want to win fair and square, not at all.
And risked too much.
We bet $20,000. He's an investment that's going south.
Is that Christopher Plummer?
To settle for anything less than being the best there is.
You think you can beat him? I know I can.
Nicolas Cage is the boy in blue. The true story of a legend who left history in his wake.
Did it say true story?
Yeah, 1986.
What a weird one, man. I've never even heard of that movie. That's
What's
crazy.
really funny about that is like he never think of Nicolas Cage as like a muscular guy, you know?
Con Air.
I mean, but like
just start
especially
naming
like,
up all the movies he's ripped in.
Young Nicolas Cage though, but like he changed his name to Cage because he was inspired by Luke Cage, the comic book character, which like if he's a ripped guy, that's like way lamer than it even is when he's just like an actor, you know? Yeah. No,
I don't know. I give that one 2. That's a 2 for me.
Anyone
else have a thought?
give it
Start looking for my next trailer.
I'm on the fence. The best part about it was the star power it brought was the Christopher Plummer and Nicolas Cage of it all. But aside from that, it wasn't great.
It didn't really do it for me because I thought the music was way off, and it was really hard for me to like sink into what era it was because it was like prog synth music, right? And then like Victorian era stuff, right? I didn't really. It took me a while to figure out it was like
anachronistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anachronistic. I don't know that word.
It means out of time.
Okay.
Like of another time.
So I'm going to give it 1 point because it is on theme. I was like, holy shit, look at young Nicolas Cage, but I wasn't really feeling it. So.
Okay. All right.
Sam.
So Sully Vegan says it means Spider Woman. I like that.
Hate it.
I'll give it 2. I'll give it 2.
2.
All right.
All right. So you give it 2 points. I give it 1. Zach gives it 2. Adjusted. That's 4 from us and 2 from chat.
Okay.
Help Zach figure out who that was for.
What number was it?
Oh, let me see if I've got it here. That was number 55.
55. I'm alive.
Panwall.
Panwall. Oh, we already watched one of Panwall's trailers, but that's okay.
Sorry. Is that bad that I picked a Panwall? My bad. I didn't realize.
The rich get richer, everybody.
I didn't realize that I should be looking at who uploaded. I was just scrolling through the descriptions.
Okay.
It's my turn, right?
Panwall, I'm going to send you my Venmo. Hit me later.
All right.
Are we frozen again?
No.
My browser were frozen.
I hope not.
Okay.
Chat will say F.
Yeah.
2 tickets to California, please.
That's $226.
Well, we only have $27.30. What does that get us?
Nowhere.
Corey's taking his brother Jimmy on a ride.
These 2 boys already traveled more than 80 miles across the state.
We've hired someone to find him.
What's his problem? He's just shy.
But Jimmy's got a secret
You got 50,000 on Double Dragon?
that could make this the ride of their lives.
Look at him. He's a wizard. He's headed for the video championship.
This guy?
Video championships.
I remember this.
Yeah, well, just keep your power gloves up front, all right?
With a touch of romance
I am not kissing a boy.
and a ton of trouble.
That's huge.
We're too late.
Put me down!
Sorry about that.
You maniac!
They'll get there any way
Christian
they can.
Slater's in this too.
And Bo Bridges.
Bo Bridges, yeah, Christian Slater.
Is that Jason Alexander?
No.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
Now, what do you think you're doing to him?
All his life, you've been telling him to do what you want him to do. How about once you ask him what he wants to do, huh?
Now,
The crazy thing about this movie is it's shot by Robert Yeoman.
it's going to take a lot of guts.
He shot like all of Wes Anderson's movies, and I think some Paul Thomas Anderson and Drugstore Cowboy.
Oh, really?
The Wizard.
I gotta know if that was Jason Alexander. I really think it was.
I don't think it was, but he was good in that movie. He was like the
Jason
bounty hunter
Alexander?
guy. Jason Alexander was great in that movie. He was.
Okay, yeah.
What's that girl's name? Haley Joel Osment. That's not her. Is it?
No,
That is. Oh my god!
it's
come on.
Rilo Kiley. Riley
Keough.
what's her name? No. The
Kyla.
girl from Riley.
Jenny Lewis. Jenny Lewis.
Yes.
Yeah, I had the hugest crush on Jenny Lewis. She's the best. She was in Troop Beverly Hills, and she's the Voyager.
I'm giving it a
1. And for why?
I don't know. That's what my heart tells me. I gotta follow my heart.
I'm surprised they did not put the Power Glove scene in the trailer. Or did I miss it?
They did.
They did.
Oh, they did? Okay. I must have looked at something else.
The guy that shot that also shot Bottle Rocket, Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, Squid and the Whale, Moonrise Kingdom, Grand Budapest Hotel. Yeah, big cinematographer.
And Sam, would I be correct in saying that this at one time was your favorite movie of all time?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Really? I've never even seen it.
That was, I mean, really?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
They premiered Super Mario Brothers 3 in the movie. Like before it was released, they play it in the movie. And this is pre-internet, so that was like a big deal. Like even like knowing like, oh shit, there's a Super Mario Brothers 3.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. And they gave you like the warp secret in the movie. And then when it came out, you were like, oh, I know this warp secret.
And there's that song, Send Me an Angel. Ooh, send me an angel. That's on the soundtrack. Which is really fun. It's shot like it looks great, the movie. But I think it's an okay. I'll give it a 1.
Nate, thoughts?
I liked it. I liked it. It was simple. I think the movie is better than the trailer. So it didn't knock me down, but I wanted to give it a 2 so bad, but I just don't think the trailer has that one item where I'm like, yes. So I also have to give it a 1.
All right.
So that's
waste took away. You are correct.
2 from us and 2 from chat. So that is 4 points. This was submitted a couple times, but I just checked, and the first time submitted was Anthony Potkines. 4 points.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah.
Sam's turn.
All right.
Damn it. I was going to pick this one.
Oh, really?
You've been dreaming about doing this since you were a little kid.
It's kind of something that makes you believe that everything's unimpossible.
You know what she dreams about? Flying bugs.
This is the most daring looking Matthew Modine ever.
Otherwise, I will never forgive you.
What do your numbers tell you about a world that's totally wild and unpredictable?
You're getting in waters deeper than you think.
This is the ultimate all-American endeavor.
You become the best only by going against the best. From Carol Ballard.
We're not gonna make it!
Director of The Black Stallion.
We've got the room and we're taking it!
A Never Cry
Oh, it
Wolf.
was like a pretty big movie.
It's like a horse movie.
Right now!
Yeah. I remember seeing the trailer for this in the theater and being like, wow, a grown-up movie. And I'm being like, I'll never see that, but that's okay.
Ooh, grown-ups, can't wait till one day I grow up and get into competitive sailing and follow that. And work on my bank account and stuff.
Like that movie is so emblematic of like the downward slide of the American economy. Could you imagine if you were like to put out a movie now about like just white people on boats racing? The whole world would be like, what is this fucking elitist bullshit? Get the fuck out of here with this shit. You can't have a fucking sailing movie.
every once in a while there's a movie. I think there's one coming out that's about like competitive rowing. That's like with Luke Wilson. That's about like Harvard versus Stanford or something like that. Competitive rowing.
People are just like, go fuck yourself.
It's like, yeah, no, we're not gonna see that.
It's like,
that's interesting.
I want to make a serious movie about like 15-year-old girls and they're like competitive horse jumping competitions in Malibu.
Dressage.
You know? And it's like dressage. Yeah. Really serious dressage. Like, she's the best. I'll never be as good as her. It's like, yes, you will. You know, and like really make it serious.
I think every like sub hobby or genre or whatever needs needs a movie. You know, we had Drop Zone and what was the other? There were like 2 skydiving movies.
Wesley Snipes one.
Yeah, what's the Wesley Snipes?
Wesley Snipes one was Drop Zone. The Charlie Sheen one was Terminal Velocity.
Yeah, I remember I rented Terminal Velocity. And I was like, this movie slaps. I don't know if it does or not, but like,
you said slaps.
Zach was like,
when was this?
Oh, like 1994, man.
Yeah, you didn't know that Zach invented slaps?
This is a bop.
Dude, this is great.
Fire.
Charlie Sheen's got the Riz, you know? It's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Got the Riz.
I remember seeing Terminal Velocity in theaters, and like there was a scene where there was like big explosions, and looking to my friend and being like, it's pretty bright in here. You could read a book.
Oh, it's like daylight.
You picked the movie, and so you feel like responsible when something cool happens. So there's like a big explosion. Like Sam knows how to pick them.
Yeah, I knew.
Roll with me. This is the kind of shit you see.
That's like you when you pick things for Trailer Boys.
What?
I would say whenever Zach picks something that does well in Trailer Boys, he's like, "Yep." I picked that one.
I did it again. Fucking again. What's
up? I like this Wind trailer. I
like the length.
I think it's so funny though too, because like I think like competitive sailing on film, it's like I have no idea what it looks like to be good at sailing versus what it looks like to be bad at sailing. You know, like
yeah,
they're in the water.
Look, they're doing it. They're doing it.
Is the guy not supposed to flop around on the top of the
camera move where the ship is kind of like does the like, you know? And I bet you that's the coolest part of the whole movie. There's no way there's a cooler thing in the movie than that moment.
No, there is a part. I'll tell you this. I've seen the movie multiple times. The big like ace up the movie sleeve is there's one part where they use a really, really big sail. And it's like
that's
very
cheating.
like, whoa, that's a really big sail.
It's like she invented it. Like
she's like she stitched it the night before. She was like, fuck it, I got an idea.
They allude to it in the trailer where there's a line where she's like, I'm just thinking about the way bugs, you know, fly. And that's how she comes up with the idea for this sail.
Oh, man.
The weird thing to me, though, is like she has this special sail and they unleash it. And it's like, holy shit. But then you see all the other boats also have the same sail.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a weird shape or anything. My issue with this trailer, it's like, so this guy's like whimsical and like riding a bicycle around with no shirt on. He dates like a nerd that is concerned about getting into deep water, which I assume is like figurative deep water, because sailing, I assume he would want to be in literal deep water. And then it cuts to like sailing stuff.
Yeah.
And then that's the trailer. That's the whole thing.
Oh, that's the movie. And she's not a nerd. She's just also into sailing.
What do you guys give?
She's a nerd. I give it 2.
What do you give it, Nate?
0.
Wow. I'm going to give it a 1 just to balance it out.
All right.
What does Chat give
Nate
it?
gives it a 0. Is it because you know there's not going to be any nudity in it?
Yeah.
No, I actually liked the movie. I just thought the trailer was like, flat. The trailer did not make me want to see the
Jennifer Grey
movie.
barf.
Pre-nose job, Jennifer Grey.
All right. Is it my turn? So I gotta make sure
what
I
did
pick somebody who's never been
Chat give
picked,
it?
right?
What did Chat give it?
Chat gave it no. Chat actually just below 25%, so that gets 0 points from Chat. Chat's
All right,
with
so
me for
that's
once. That's
2
so
points to Butterfly Beulah.
Sorry, baby. So Zach, the trailer should be sorted by column B, and that is alphabetically everyone's name.
Yeah,
So
I
if
got
you-
it. I got it.
So the highlighted.
So don't
things
pick
in
one that's
column
been
C.
done before.
Yeah, if it's white, that means we've done it before.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Browser extension. What the fuck? Didn't work. Is that normal?
It's
Nope.
tricky.
Bummer. Okay, well, sorry. That one was put up by Guy Incognito. Sorry, buddy. Picking a different.
Yeah. We don't really have the thing set up. I don't know why. What it is YouTube can no longer do embeds for adult restricted videos at all. And so the way we watch it, it's a little tricky to get it working. So we're skipping that one. Guy Incognito. Watch your own
All right,
trailers.
I'm throwing this one up.
Incognito.
That dressage movie, that would be good if it was like a there's a stable boy.
Name.
It's like an outsider.
Jennifer, hi. Are you going to the bonfire tonight? I was just saying to my boy Sean here, I cannot wait to go to the bonfire tonight so I can hang out with Jennifer.
Nick and Sean are two of the best players in the state.
Oh, pumped for football camp? 2 weeks without girls, who wouldn't be bummed?
But this summer,
Are you guys psyched for cheer camp or what? There's gonna be 300 girls up there who want it just as much as we do.
300 girls who want it just as much as we do. Screw football. Let's go cheer.
Donna Show!
What a fantastic idea! Come on, it's Nick and Sean.
they'll boldly go
You might have everyone else fooled, but not me.
where no player has ever gone before.
I think our bus crashed and we're in heaven.
Now,
What F you smell? You're at university now. Fire up, university!
Welcome to cheer camp!
She's such a fox.
What are you doing later?
Not you.
Damn it!
the guys who never thought they could fall for anyone
Where are you going, bro? Carly and I are gonna work on reverse cartwheels. I'm having trouble with my rotation. It's like, you like her, I knew it. You're gonna ruin everything. Ow!
will have to take their game
Guys, this is my boyfriend.
What's up, guys? I'm Dr. Rick.
Really?
You were in that TV show with that guy.
to a whole new level.
He's pre-med at Illinois.
Then why do you call yourself doctor?
Why put off the inevitable?
Who's that?
The Panthers. You guys came back. We're a different team this year, Gwyneth.
See you on the cheer field. It's that big chunk of grass you come in last on every year.
Panthers out.
What do the Panthers have that you don't have?
Laser hair removal. Kick-ass cheers.
Confidence. Let's do this.
I want to cut the blonde one.
What?
I'm just saying.
I haven't felt this way before. I gotta tell her.
I really like
Harley Davidson!
What's up, Dick?
It's Rick. Dr. Rick.
I keep doing that. You just look like such a dick to me.
Fired up,
See you guys.
We're close.
What do you two think you're doing? Practicing al dente? Proceed.
Hey, Tigers!
Yeah! Dude, I like it.
never giving up.
Fired Up, picked by
I
Zach.
know a lot of people in that trailer. What?
Fired Up, picked by Zach.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't that out at the same time Miss March was?
I think it was like the week before, or like 2 weeks
Yeah.
before, or something like that.
It was like the other Raunch-com.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's funny that
The weird thing about that movie is it's like, who is it for? You know?
Yeah.
Like, who's the target audience of that? Nate?
Guys,
that's a movie I would love.
Did you go
Like,
see it in the theater?
I don't know. I've definitely seen it, and I love that movie. I'm not
You
sure about
do?
the trailer though. Yeah, that's the
never
type of
seen it.
movie I fucking love. Fired Up, Bring It On.
Wait, why?
Dance. I don't know.
You love dance movies? Do you watch like the Step It Up movies and stuff?
Yes,
and all that?
yes.
Really?
Drumline.
What the
Drumline
fuck?
is my favorite movie.
This is weird.
That
This is
dressage
weird,
movie. That dressage movie should be a Step It Up movie. Step it up to the horse or something.
Hoof it
like
up.
that. But like that Step It Up formula Save the Last Dance is I think what I'm thinking of. What's the one
Save
with
the Last
Channing
Dance I
Tatum?
didn't like.
What's Channing Tatum in?
Magic Mike.
Oh yeah, Magic Mike. That's what I'm thinking.
Step Up. He's from Step Up. Not
Yeah.
To the
Step
Streets.
Yeah, Clop Up.
Is it? Wait, are the movies called Step Up or not? Or Step It Up?
It's Step Up and then Step It Up to the Streets, aka Step Up to the Streets.
They throw an it into it at some point.
No, you did that.
No, but you just said Step It Up too.
I didn't say Step It Up too. I said
This
Step
is
Up
weird. You guys are
to.
getting weird.
Sorry. I thought he said Step It Up too.
Step It Up.
Did
I say Step It Up too?
Oh my God. How long is this going to go for?
Forever.
Yeah.
We're brothers.
This is what being a brother is all about.
Yeah. This is the show. This is the actual show.
But all right, so I give this a 1. I think it is funny that it's like, who is this for? Like cheerleaders are like, oh, am I supposed to watch this movie about
Do I
guys
want to watch these two
trying
horny
to
guys try and get
assault me?
laid, and then guys who are like, these guys are funny, but it's a movie about cheers? You know, like
yeah.
It's silly. I love silly movies though. I love like silly premises. So I thought it was funny. And it's like these guys fuck, and the guy's like 300 girls, and then he ends up like dating the girl that he goes to high school with. Like, you didn't even have to leave your high school to do that, bro.
Yeah, he stayed on the
Yeah.
football team.
Yeah, you could have done 2 things.
Just had a conversation with her, Yeah.
That was the guy from About a Boy that played Dr. Rick.
Mm-hmm. And Danielle Harris was in there. She's one of the other girls on the cheer squad, and she was on that show Friends with Benefits with me. That one of the 2 main guys, the brown hair guy, is Nick D'Agostino. I know that guy. He's like the nicest dude in the world.
What else has he been in? He looks familiar, but I couldn't place it.
He was in The Office. He was in Election. He's the guy in Election who like takes the votes out of the trash can and like tells on Matthew Broderick.
Was he in that
in
Rocket
The
Science
Office?
movie?
He's like Janet's assistant.
Oh yeah, that's so funny.
Mhm.
Who has the CD?
Yeah.
But he wasn't he in that movie Rocket Science?
I don't know.
That
I like when people in chat are like weird flex when I talk about knowing these people. This is like, this is not a fucking flex. Come on. Anyway.
Oh, weird flex. You know that
Weird
guy
flex,
from
dude. You know
that couple scenes of The Office?
Yeah.
Lucky.
Someone that liked the movie Fired Up. I did not like the trailer so much, so I'm going to give it 1 point. Because there were parts I did like, but 1 point for me.
I'm going to give it a 1.
Thank you, Thunder Bunny, for saying yes, Sam. Yeah, I gave it a 1, right? Yeah.
Okay. 1-1-1.
That's 2 points from us total. And then chat has given it 1 point as well.
All right. Is it Zach's turn?
No, I picked that one.
That was. Is it Nate's turn or mine?
It is Nate's turn. Yeah, Sam, Zach, Nate. Okay.
That one was number 46, BT Debs.
Did we say who picked it?
Moondoggy.
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 And that was how many points?
I don't know.
3. I think Chat gave it 1, and the rest of us gave 3. Also, Zach, if you feel the context is notable to read, also read the context, because sometimes that's where it's really funny.
Okay.
Because some of the
guys, I'm actually gonna dip out. It's 10:36. I was supposed to get off 36 minutes ago. I gotta call my wife. All right, dudes.
Weird
this was
flex
fun.
that you have a wife. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of us are just waiting for the right one.
I thought I'd just drop that. You know.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Cool.
Great to see you, Zach. Thanks for
great to
being on the
see you.
show again. Glad you can make
It's
it.
fun. I love
Maybe
it.
next time we'll give you a shout again. Have a good night.
Cool. All right. Peace,
Good
everybody.
night, man.
All right. Here's my next one.
Hi, Wet Shapes.
Listen to the sounds of Winnipeg.
We will be hosting a worldwide contest to determine which nation's music truly deserves to be called the saddest in the world.
And they're off.
Get up, get your boots on. Hurry up, time's a wasting if you're not tasting. Leaderboard hunt leads fear.
Sadness is just happiness turned on its ass. It's all showbiz.
And take your turn. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4. All over this snow-swept town, we swore to be true. It's a Winnipeg.
I'm not an American. I'm an infomaniac.
Leaderboard hunt leads fear.
Give me more of that fizz.
Leaderboard hunt leads fear. It's for me and for you.
Makes me purple.
It's for me and for you.
I've got schmaltz routines that could wring sobs from a moose.
For me and for you.
If you're sad and like beer, I'm your lady.
The Muskeg Beer Hour is still gushing.
Huh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what kind of what kind of turns me off a little bit is I like movies like Jim Jarmusch movies or like David Lynch movies that are shot in a way that make them look older, but without being like the gimmick of the movie is that it's supposed to be this older thing. It does turn me off when something is like, oh, this is an old movie. You're supposed to think this is an old movie, you know?
Yeah. What was the parts of that trailer that made you, that felt like that? Was like the title cards in between that said like sadness and
yeah, and the kind of way the quick talking and stuff like that.
Yeah. The, what do they call it? The mid-Atlantic accent.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. It didn't give me anything. And I had high hopes. I'll read the context. A brewery heiress holds an international competition to find the saddest music in the world. Bizarre and quirky Canadian film directed by Guy Madden, starring Isabella Rossellini, Mark McKinney from Kids in the Hall. I was like, ooh, that sounds kooky. But it was like not good kooky.
Yeah, Laser Shorts, that's the thing that I'm saying is that like I don't like that it's like really trying to like really directly be something from that time. I like it more when it's like it has a certain feel, but it's less like of a gimmick up to it that it is, like I never saw The Artist, that whole like kind of like, oh, this will be like an oldie, I don't like that whole like Death Proof kind of thing, or not Death Proof. What was the other Planet Terror? Where I like Death Proof better than Planet Terror, because Planet Terror was very like self-consciously trying to be that kind of. It was like this kind of like outside kind of parody of this thing, and I like the kind of just doing something that's similar and kind of feels.
That tracks, because I know you don't like those like modern movies that people make on their computers that feel like 80s movies.
Yeah, totally.
I get that.
Girl
I get
Kinda
that.
Gray says bad take. Well,
fucking
fuck
time her
you.
out. Yeah. Time her out.
I think it's a good take. I think you can go fuck yourself.
Tell her, Sam.
And Wet Shapes, who claims to be Jim Biederman, says, Sam, you're dope as fuck. I love you. It's got to be Jim Biederman. No one would ever say that to me except Jim Biederman.
For the saddest music in the world, I didn't really like it, but I do like the concept of it, you know? So I am going to give it a point.
I'm going to give it a point also.
Okay. That's going to be 2 points from us. And chat was kind of split, a little bit split, but they ultimately fell on the minus side. So they're only giving it 1 point. So that's going to be 3 points total going to the Dark Bastard, 3 points. Don't worry, Dark Bastard. Any points is points at this stage of the game.
Okay, yeah, I have something. Because this is actually got a talking point connected to this one. All right, ready?
Yes.
You better explain this, son. I built a going business here for you.
Sorry, Dad.
What are you going to use for money?
You spent every penny on this damn van. Now tomorrow is the day. 5,000 big ones to the winner of the big van happening. So get those love wagons in gear, you know what I mean.
Been working on my wagon since the crack of dawn. Got my wagon.
$5,000 I'd consider diving off the St. Louis Bridge.
You can still win it if you're willing to take a chance.
What is it?
Meet Vandora, the Superman.
Hey, Pandora, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Systems are programmed and ready.
Don't you see that weasel genius? We gotta stop that man.
Rolling around with me in my super van. I'd rather be riding high in my super van.
So was it a contest about the best van?
I think so. Yeah, let me read the context.
I just want to see what
Damn van.
there's like a guy with the door open.
Oh,
rolling
yes.
out.
Tomorrow is the day. 5,000 big ones to the winner of the big van happening. So get those love wagons in gear, you know what I mean.
Been
And
working
get
on
on over
my
here.
wagon.
So get those love wagons in gear, you know.
That's pretty sick.
I thought you were going to show something else. Wait, hit play for like 2 seconds.
Been working on my wagon since the crack of dawn. Got my wagon.
$5,000 I'd consider diving off the St.
This is the guy who I imagine would be at a van contest. And what does that shirt say?
I think it says Wet Shirt Water Boy. Wet Shirt Contest Water Boy.
Contest Water Boy. Wet T-shirt contest Water Boy.
Yeah. Wet T-shirt Contest Water Boy.
That's a good
job.
shirt.
Yeah. That's a union
That's
job.
a good shirt. That should be some mid-hunter apparel, right?
No, I don't know.
Is that Bukowski?
Dr. Ilium says you need to start selling shirts. I do sell shirts. I don't sell that shirt.
That's Charles Bukowski?
Says who?
The chat.
Chat lies. You gotta look that up. Hold on, I'll put the poll up. Oh shit. The poll was already up and I hit the button already, so we gotta do it again. Sorry guys. Poll is up from scratch. So if you voted already, vote again.
Actor and
is it really?
He was in 3 movies. 1987's Barfly, which I think is based on his memoirs. The Killers. He plays the author in the movie The Killers in 1984. And 1977's Supervan, where he's uncredited, but the credit they give him on IMDb is Wet T-Shirt Contest Water Boy.
Damn. He must really like women.
What the fuck is a Bukowski? He's a writer. He's a guy with a substance abuse problem, or was.
And he loves waterboying. Yeah, I wonder if the actress involved was like, can this guy stop licking me between takes? He was licking me!
I'm very sensitive.
Spray it all over my chest and hair.
I'm very sensitive.
I'll eat anything once.
He was licking me!
There we go. Can you hear mine?
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing I thought that was great. I thought the idea of like this like super van is so fucking funny. And like what about that van was super? It looked like just like the, you know, like the what are those Tesla trucks?
Yeah. What do you think the dial did though? The dial made it super.
Yeah, I don't know. And then for some reason the cops wanted to stop the super van. I don't know that.
Yeah, I want to know who the villain is in the Supervan movie.
But I also thought it was the van is Knight Rider's mom. I like that comment. I give that 2 points. I thought that was a really fun trailer and would also do that. But the reason I picked it too is I saw an Instagram video that someone put up, an Instagram story where someone was talking about like it was a picture of this woman in a van covered with like plants, covered in like it looked like it's like a fairy wonderland van interior. And the whole post was like the problem with going viral. And she's complaining that like because she's gone viral, she can't post about other stuff because now that she's gone viral, you know, like the stuff that isn't about her van, not as many people will see. And that's like she's the real victim of it all. And then looking through the comments, it's so many comments where she's like people are like, that's fucking stupid. And she's like, oh, well, what's more stupid is that you're coming in here and saying I'm stupid. Huh? How about that?
Got a point.
I don't know. Bro, I'm way too high to talk about the vans. They were great fans. Even the bad fans were great fans.
I am going to give it 2 points as well. Just conceptually, it was very direct, you know, and then it was just a lot of odd stuff, and that does it for me. So I'm giving it 2 points. Sam's giving it 2 points. That's 4. Chat has given it 2 points as well, almost 3 points. So it's 4 points. Sam, who gets those 4 points?
Wait, chat gives it how many points? 2 points?
2.
So that's 6 points.
Yeah, that's how math works. Yeah.
6 points to Flanja.
Math was one of my best subjects, oddly enough. I know no one believes me, but
it makes sense. It's one of mine too. You know what it is about math? Math is the one subject where the better you are at it, the less work you have to do. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't you say it about most things, though?
But I mean, like, if you're like really into science, you'll just like read more about science and stuff. I mean, math is just like, you know how to do the formula, you can do the problem, and you're done. You know a lot about science. You have to, what do you have to write? Like a whole paper on science? I don't know. Right?
I have no concept.
All right. One more trailer each.
Oh, okay. Wait. You went first.
Oh, okay.
So 2 for me and 1 for you?
You can just do 2.
Okay.
You can have both my picks.
We play the game or we die. We were lucky to get out of those escape rooms alive.
I need to know that the criminals who killed the 4 people in front of me are held accountable.
They're hiding in plain sight in the middle of Manhattan.
We need to stop them.
I'm in.
I know this is a lot to ask, but thank you for coming with me. Do you hear that?
Hey, what the hell is going on?
The train is uncoupled! You gotta be kidding me.
Hold on!
Welcome to Minos Escape Rooms.
No.
What's happening again?
You guys have played the game before?
So what is this? Like a tournament of champions?
We all know how this works. We solve the puzzles or we die.
False advertising must be pulled.
This ad, yourself is missing an E.
So maybe we pull the corresponding handles with a missing letter. Yes! E.
Dang, hang there.
M&A.
Come on, we don't have time!
The missing letters are W, B, and O!
This is way bigger than last time.
You gotta try something, right?
There's a special reason each of us survived. I can't feel physical pain. Just imagine the kinds of puzzles they came up with for me.
Take a picture. It will last longer. Gives a clue. This looks just like the lighthouse on the postcard. Grab his hand! It's over. I'm done running. We can beat them at their own game.
What makes you think they're gonna let you walk away free again?
We can make it stop! We're gonna get us killed. Come on. I'm not playing your game!
She's from Pose.
Not now! Not ever! We made it. We made it! I don't understand. We're still in the game. Oh, no.
The PTSD from being in one of these movies.
Yeah.
What is reality? That's so
Yeah.
funny. I take it it's a sequel then.
I'm so bummed. You know, like I think it was like 2016. I was talking to a friend of mine who later went on to write the what's that Renfield movie, and we were talking about escape rooms, and I was like, we should make an escape room horror movie, and the tagline will be escape room, you won't. And I slept on it, and then it happened.
Could have had gold, Sam.
The gold. And I had such a better like take on it too. Was because that's just like Saw.
Well, this is what I was thinking the whole time is like in Saw, it's like some shitty warehouse and some like, you know, roughly engineered together trap of like rusty nails or something, you know? And then in this, you're like, man, the corporation behind this has put a lot of money into killing these children.
Yeah. Here's my pitch for escape room. That like this already kind of steps on it, but like it's a group of people who are like a group of friends who love doing escape rooms. They love doing escape rooms, and a new one opens up and they do it and they like beat it in no time, and they're pissed. And then a guy like finds out about a new escape room that's like on like, you know, like some message board. And it turns out to be like some sicko who's just just like making a deadly escape room and killing people. It's like a serial killer.
Yeah. And that is believable, because I know some people that were like into escape rooms, like, you know, pre-pandemic, and they would like go to somebody's house. It'd be like, oh, on this escape room forum, I heard about this guy has these escape rooms, and it's like a coffin in his living room. And they show up at this guy's house, give him like $20, they get locked in a coffin. I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah, that's pretty funny. Punish Roller says, yeah, you definitely can't make that. Hold on. You definitely can't make that movie now, Sam. Not after the runaway success of this film.
That's the thing. This is the second one. This is there is like if there's this second Sony escape room movie, the first one was successful. They weren't like, oh, the first one bombed. Let's just try it again.
Well, I swear we'll get it right the second time around.
Road trip escape room. All right.
All right.
Okay,
So
Nate,
I give it 2
one?
points. I love that.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
thought it was so silly.
No, I really liked that trailer too. I'm gonna give that one 2 points too. I liked the tone of it.
Yeah. What's funny to me is I haven't even seen the first one. So like it being like a second one, like what is this, a Tournament of Champions? I'm like, wait, you already did this? This whole thing is like fucking funny to me, that it's like, oh, you escaped whatever that is, but you still, you know, like I guess they don't catch who did it in the end of the first one. So I liked it. But chat wasn't with us there, and they only gave it 1 point. So that's going to be 5 points for the escape room, going to Diet Aubrey Plaza, who says the main character who was in the first escape room movie has returned to figure out where they've and try to get justice for those who died in the first one. She brings along some people with her, but soon find out they all have played before. It's a competition between those who are now players and them machine. 5 points.
Cool.
All right, you got one?
No, you have both my picks.
Yeah, but well, it was one pick for me, then your pick, then my pick. So it was only one for you, but I didn't have anything queued up.
Do you want me to pick as what? I'm not gonna stay for a trailer after this.
Okay, pick your last trailer.
All right.
Did I say Diet Aubrey Plaza? I did, didn't I?
Okay, ready?
Yes. So what we see when the trailer doesn't play is this. Make sure you watch your trailer in an incognito window.
The other funny thing about Tournament of Champions is that's a Food Network thing.
Void Primate. That's a good joke. He said, Nate, you said Diet Aubrey Plaza. I can't believe I said step it up to the streets.
I felt like I was going crazy.
That's part 5.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
The film is now the movie.
5 diametrically opposed teams of college students are challenged to compete in a grueling all-night game. Midnight Madness.
If Levitas and his animals decide to play, I want to be there and beat them.
Midnight Madness. It's about winning.
Oh, that's the guy from Hot Dog.
The game that demands sophisticated
Looks like the guy from
American Werewolf. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I think it is.
Are we losing our temper?
This guy from Animal House.
He was in Sorority Boys.
That's where they shot Laverne and Shirley.
Midnight Madness. It's about
girls.
Okay.
David Naughton, Stephen First, Eddie Deason.
Oh, Eddie Deason.
Deborah Klinger.
I thought you'd never ask.
Dirk Blocker.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
See them match wits in a game that could only be played at night. Experience Midnight Madness for the most fun you can legally have in the dark.
Two Timmys.
I was like, what are these twins? We're supposed to be like, oh yeah, twins.
It is funny that there was like a very like doublemint thing that went on in the 70s and 80s that were like, you know, it'd be cool, twins. And if they dressed exactly the same, that would be wild.
Yeah, it's funny. It was like a sexual fantasy thing too, like twins, two of the same person, you know, physically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay. What did you think of Midnight Madness?
I thought it was fun. I liked, this is one where I liked the cast. I liked seeing Eddie Deason and that guy who's at the beginning of the show. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 1.
Huh. I'm feeling 2. Feeling 2 on Midnight Madness.
The relevance is it's a competition. Midnight Madness is a competition. They don't explain how it's a competition though.
What does the context say?
I'm guessing it's like a scavenger hunt of sorts.
Eddie D's nuts.
1980, 5 teams of college students compete in an all-night scavenger hunt, finding clues leading to the next clue hidden in the city. So it's like Amazing Race. There's a lot of beer, kissing, and thick dancing. Starring the American Werewolf in London guy, 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb, so high mid potential. BR is the better trailer. Oh, whoops. But it's been shown before.
I'd rather see something new.
Oh yeah. So I give it a 1.
I give it a 2. So that's 3 from us. And let's see, chat is on the 2-point side. 5 points going to
5 points to Rex Bosworth, champion of man.
Rex Bosworth, champion of man. All right, trailer of the week time, and then we can talk about what next week's theme is then. Will you read off the top trailers? Hold on, I could sort by points.
Let's see. We have. Oh, wait. We have Hot Dog, Super Van, Ring of Steel, and Escape Room Tournament of Champions. Oh wait, and Midnight Madness.
There we go. Trailer of the week poll is up now. So what do you think about next week's theme, Sam?
We could do something like, we could do the holidays. I know we've done so many holiday themes around this season. We could do shopping because, it's Cyber Monday tomorrow. Any big Cyber Monday deals you looking at?
No. I already finished my Christmas gift shopping for you.
Oh, wow.
And Mom, I actually finished for her too, because she told me exactly what she wanted and that she wanted it this week.
Oh.
So it's one of those.
Yeah. What was it?
A Kindle. Don't tell her. Yeah, has to act surprised.
Oh, wow. And she wants it this week. Okay.
Yeah. She was like, I know what I want, but I want it now. And I was like, okay. Which is really funny. How in the hell is this over? It should be half done.
Sorry.
Sam's gonna go.
Sorry,
I'm not gonna do it alone.
I gotta go. I'm also under the weather.
So. Diet R replies says, what about Best Friends movie? So,
Best Friends
movie. I feel we've done holidays. I know there's more holiday movies. We could maybe do, I don't know how punishing this would be like made for TV holiday movies. I don't know if that's annoying.
That's funny. I kind of like the idea of friend movies.
Friend movies?
Movies about friendship, movies where friendship is a main feature of the trailer.
So give me an example to burn. Like if you give it a peak example of the theme and then we'll use it as a reference, then people can't submit it. Lobaka, we've already done that one, but that's a good one. Movies with a theme song in the trailer containing the movie title. I feel we have done that, no?
Yeah, we have done that one. That's a fun one. We could do movie with the theme song with the title in the trailer / covers of a modern cover songs in the trailer. Is that too weird?
I don't know. I feel like every time you pick the theme and I think it's weird, it ends up being awesome. So, I
think we have done, but not in a while. But like I was thinking, we were talking about cover songs earlier. And so here are my two burnt examples, and I'm going to say one that is just actually, no, I'm not going to burn this one. Cover songs or remixes of songs is like I think in the most recent Guardians of the Galaxy they did a remix of In the Meantime by Space Hog, and let's say the Flash Gordon is the Flash Gordon trailer has the Flash Gordon dun 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 Flash.
Now is that a remix or is that the title?
That's the title.
Okay, so you're saying either a cover or the title in the trailer.
Cover or the title.
All right, is that what you want to go with?
Yeah. Cover,
so we're taking
remix or title.
Okay. What do you mean?
Remixes count as cover.
All right.
Like the In the Meantime was the original version, but they kind of like zhuzhed it up to make it like all cinematic and stuff like that,
Okay, so we're burning Guardians of the Galaxy 3 as a remix. We're burning Flash Gordon as title. And then what do you want to say as like a cover song?
What was I can't think of one that has a cover song off the top of my head.
Chad is saying they like Best Friends more as a theme, but I don't know.
Sucker Punch has what song does Sucker Punch have a cover of? A bunch. Okay, yeah, I could get.
But it has to be in the trailer, by the by.
Yeah.
Look, you guys are saying I like Best Friends. You have to convince Sam. He's already doing his beautiful mind thing on this.
I mean I like that we're doing like a like music theme thing.
Hey, I think every time you pick a theme and I'm like, this is gonna be a nightmare, it ends up being like my favorite show. So
all right. I'm gonna say that is name of the movie in the song, a cover song or remix of the song in the trailer.
Okay. And it's looking like Supervan is winning for trailer of the week, which I'm a bit surprised. So I didn't think chat liked that as much as we liked it.
Oh yeah, it was a good one though.
Yeah, and then I thought Hot Dog was great, but we hit it so early. It's so tough sometimes when you hit them early like that.
All right, where do you guys want to do the after party? I think we should probably raid a person of the community.
Okay, I don't know if anyone's there. Of the larger people, we have Chapo Trap House streaming. Pay Money Wubby is streaming, who's one of the bigger Twitch people.
Does anyone want to jump on and just take this?
It looks like Supervan is winning and has won. And Supervan is Flanja. The fucking rich get rich. I mean, Flanja has come in second place many times.
Stork or Abby Sally or who's? Storkon?
Let me see. I don't see anybody on.
I'll just raid Chapo Trap House then.
Oh, you missed it. All right. No. I'm saying whoever in chat missed the raid. Oh no. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Next time, I would say don't submit anything to the website until you see the theme update on the website. Like if it still says competition or the big thing and you submit something with a theme song, it'll be purged and we'll miss it. So don't do that yet. So thank you very much for hanging out. Again, I stream under Nate Blackest. And I do streams in the midweek. Tomorrow night, Monday night, will do an After BOYZ, where I will watch something from Trailer Boys Past. Sometimes
I gotta go.
All right, everybody. Thanks very much.
Right,
have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you, dude.